We've got a problem. Our smart people are doing the wrong things. If we can get them to do the right things, it will transform the country. It was 2000, and Charlie Kroll was a senior about to graduate from Brown University. He had his heart set on returning to New York City and becoming an investment banker. He studied economics and was the treasurer of the Brown Investment Group. To his surprise, he didn't get the position he wanted with Morgan Stanley, despite being a strong student who had interned at Morgan Stanley and UBS in New York and London the previous 2 summers. He recovered from his disappointment quickly and started a website development company, Andera, out of his dorm room. He submitted his business plan to a college competition, and though he didn't win, his advisor saw a spark in Charlie and offered to invest some seed money. Over the following year, Charlie was able to raise $300,000, and his company grew from 1 to 6 employees. Things looked promising. Then in 2001, the tech bubble burst. No one wanted to pay top dollar for a website. Andera struggled, even threatening to miss payroll a few times, with Charlie worrying what he'd say to his employees as he let them go. At one point, he even asked his girlfriend Jen to invest, which she did. She must have had real faith in him because Charlie wasn't sure where his company was headed at the time. Charlie fought to keep Andera afloat. During his 3rd year in business, he met with the head of a regional bank and pitched Andera's website services to her. After he gave his pitch, she said, "Thanks for the presentation, but let me tell you what I'm really interested in. We need something that would help our customers open accounts online more easily. Is that something you could help with?" "Sure," Charlie said. "We can do that." He then went back to his office to figure out just what would be involved in solving the bank executive's problem. A few months later, his company had a new customer and a new direction. Andera found its niche helping regional banks provide some of the same online convenience as the big national banks. It gained dozens and then hundreds of community banks as customers. Jen's investment paid off in more ways than one. The couple got married a few years later, and now they have 2 beautiful children. Today, Andera is a multi-million-dollar software company employing almost 100 people in Providence, Rhode Island, a city that has an unemployment rate of over 10%. If Morgan Stanley had offered Charlie that job, Andera probably wouldn't exist. Providence's unemployment rate would be a little bit higher, and regional banks would be a little bit less competitive. But what if Charlie were the norm instead of the exception? What if the same level of talent that is currently heading to finance or law school or management consulting instead went to starting or developing growth companies like Andera? What if 25% of our top graduates went to startups around the country each year instead of to Wall Street? How long would that take to generate thousands of new jobs, companies, opportunities, and even industries? This book is going to help answer these questions.